Right, prepare for oversteer, everybody. Okay. Okay. Never mind. It's like a scale electric car. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Dracot Media and welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2. We're back to try the Super license again. So last time I got stuck on the last two license tests here, although I haven't actually tried the last one yet because we got stuck on this one here, number 9 at Rome Night in the Alfa Romeo 155 DTM car. It's a very fast car, it's a very fast circuit. I was really close to doing it. However, it takes a lot of muscle memory, does this circuit, and if I'm honest, it's been a few days since I recorded the last one, so I'm worried that I'm not going to get this right first time. So we're going to just give it a go, jump into it, and see whether we can complete this Super license today, because I think I can. I need to have that belief, because some of these tests have been a lot easier than originally thought. I'm not sure... Oh, let's have a look at our records. 129.563 is 1.1 seconds quicker than our second best time. And all the time, well, 6/10 of it was gained in the first sector. Sorry, the second sector. And then we were 2/10 quicker in the last sector. Wow. And we've got to get a 28.5. We've done a 29.5, so there's still a second to find. It's just going to throw us into the test already moving. And now I've got to try and remember this circuit. I think I was lifting through here. Clearly it was more than a lift through there. Let's just carry on the lap anyway and just see what's what. I think there's a lift through here. Oh no, this is the really fast bit that's probably flat all the way. Maybe a brake there, yeah. Just a dab of the brakes there just to keep the speed up, but also just to help it turn in. Dab of the brakes to keep the speed up. What am I saying? Got to brake into here. Don't let it run too wide there, but it's going to run wide here if you're not careful. Or if you hit that wall. It's not going to be a good representation now of how fast we're supposed to go. God, why does my head feel blagged already? I need to go slower through there. I remember that being a pain last time. Too slow through there. And then in the hairpin, you can get on the throttle super early because this is four-wheel drive and it drags itself around the corner. My moustache is really itchy. Again, early on the throttle. Over to the left to open up this second to last corner, the Adelaide-style corner. Again, early on the throttle because it's four-wheel drive, it just drags itself out of the corner. Super bonbon, as it says in the song. Oh my god, we're well behind. 32.4, it's not even a silver. Oh god. I shaved my moustache and my beard this morning and it's really itchy. So there's work to be done there. I mean, that's still a record apparently. But there is work to be done, isn't there? Oh, I hit the limiter. Man. I can probably let it run wider through the middle of that corner because then it tightens up the exit, I'm not sure. You need to be careful of it doing that, it really drags you over to the right hand side. You don't want to tighten that up too much either actually. Remember, we need to go much slower through here than we have done before. Still hitting the wall. Flat through here in that case, now we've been slowed down there. Over the crest of the hill, over to the right. Down to second. Nice slide. 102s up to that sector there when we get to that split seemed to be normal the first few times we were trying this. On the throttle well too early. So easy to get on it that little bit early. Make sure we don't understeer into the wall here. You've got to sort of hold the brakes and sort of hope for a bit of a slide. So in Gran Turismo 2, it's very easy to slide the car if you just hold onto the brakes and really chuck the car in, it will over-rotate. Okay, we're taking a bit of time off. 130.9. That was fast through there, boy. Oh god, why did I say that? Right, don't let the car get dragged into the right here, Chaz. That's it. I didn't want third gear there. I've tightened that up too much. Heck. Little lift halfway around the corner there really tucks it in and wasn't our best through there. However, it's a 1:01.4 in that sector, so we are on it now. Stayed third. Oh no, that felt slower, but I'm not sure. Sometimes it can be quicker. Oh, the last sector was really shoddy, but the rest of that felt great. Oh, we're close. No, we're not. We're a second off. We're close to our previous best anyway. I lost a lot of time in that last sector there, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. There's improvement. That's the main thing. So nice and tidy around here. Load of lifting on and off the throttle. Maybe just off and then back on again. Oh, look at that. Much nicer line through there. That was alright, I think. I'd never checked the sector time through there, though, so I'm not sure. Sort of compensated for the slide a bit by changing down a gear in that sector. May have hit the wall, but it felt quick. Stuff it. Little lift. Alright, let's try and get this better this time. That was nice. That was nice. 1 minute point 8. Wow. Okay, so we're really tumbling the times now. Let's go second gear through here. I was on it too early though. I was too eager. Such a high-speed circuit. That felt weirdly quicker. This might be alright, you know. It's not quite in the 8s, but it's a 1:29.1. I will take that. I mean, I've got to, but still. We can do better. We know we can. Come on. We're right on the cusp here. There was a lot of mistakes in that one as well. This first corner felt really shoddy on that run. Tighter line didn't make much difference last time. I think we just slowed ourselves down, if anything. .2 in that first sector. I think that's pretty quick. That was very messy, but it was fast. I think I remember seeing 44s in this sector last time. Yeah, 44.1. So it's nothing extraordinary. I can't avoid that wall at all, can I? 1 minute point 6. We're getting faster. Made a mistake here last time. Let's not do it again. That acceleration's better. A bit far over to the right here. I felt like a much higher average speed around the last corner, but I kissed the wall. Oh boy, oh boy. 128.7, so we're only about 2 and a bit tenths off now. We're getting very close. God, I'm so itchy today. It's usually the case where we'll get close, and now I'm going to have a really shoddy run with loads of mistakes in it, and then we'll nail it the next time. I'm going to keep to that line there, just because it's nice and tight through that one. Whoa. Tighten that up a little bit too much, though. 19.9 through that bit, but I was a bit slower on that corner on the exit, so that might be misrepresentation. I hate this corner. I don't know if that was good. It was 44.5. I think we had a 44.0 a few attempts ago. Oh, that was shoddy. Yeah, 101.3. We're off here. However, that was nice. That was much nicer. Kept it tight to the inside. No kiss of the wall here. It's going to be close. No, it's not. 129.3, so 6/10 off. Okay, that middle sector again let us down there. It's that horrible double right. It's so hard to judge. We'll figure it out. I feel like I could go much quicker around here. And get on the throttle there. Oh, that was horrible. However, that, other than that maybe, was a little bit disgusting. That was fast round there. It's this bit, this section that I can't get right. Maybe I'm trying to go through there too quickly. I don't like braking around there, but you have to. I don't like going down to third either. That felt great. 1 minute 0.4, so we're on it. On for a good one. Nice. Nice. This is a good one. Can't speak. I had a lift on the exit there just because I knew I was going to hit the wall if I didn't. There it is. There it is. That's the run, everybody. We've done it. Oh, come on. I like that. I like that a lot. My thumb doesn't. My thumb's killing me, but we're all right. That now means there is one license test left in the whole game. It's the TS020, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. 108. Jesus. I can't believe we're at this point, man. One test left in the game. It's kind of emotional. It's been a long ride, hasn't it? We're not done yet. We've got to do endurance races and so on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream them, but I'm not sure. Pretty sure I'm going to stream them, but I'm not sure. My brain's clearly working today. Right, let's see what Madam's got for us. Other than a bagload of understeer. God. I'm assuming this thing being a GT1 spec car, it's going to have rear-wheel drive, whereas the Alpha with that four-wheel drive felt insane. This feels awful. But look at the speed of the thing, Jesus Christ. Yeah, definitely changing out to first was not a good idea there. Understeering off here, wow. Well, that was disgusting. Oh. Hey, I tell you what, we're not going to be a mile off. 1 minute 10.4. So 1.5 seconds to find there. I can deal with that, that's alright. How does that compare to our previous time? Oh, Jesus. 2.3 seconds quicker. Wow. Okay, so understeer central in the first couple of corners. I'm employing the tappy-tap brake method. Oh, we've gone wide there. I hate that corner so much. I really need to slow it down more for there. I hate that as well. It's just doesn't feel fast around there. I haven't been checking my split time, so I'm not sure where we're at in comparison. Staying in second here. That's better. Not sat on the limiter. That felt nice. Oh, the grass really slowed me down there. Oh, what have we done? I never thought that I would ever be able to do this on Gran Turismo. And there it is. That is 2 attempts. 3 total if you consider our first ever one. And we have got gold on every single license test in Gran Turismo 2. Like, every test, I've golded it. I can't... Shut up! I can't believe that. Oh, we get a car as well. I'm gonna save. While I lament. Because, Jesus. Like I said before, even halfway through this playthrough, I was getting to a point where I was saying, I'm not going to try and gold all the licenses, because I'll never do it. And we've done it. Oh, it's mental. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. That's the super license. Right, let's go see what car we've won, shall we? Oh, God. What a thing, man. Do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. I'm going to look at you while I press up and then select it, and I'm going to let it come up on the screen in the background, and then I'm going to have a ganders. I reckon it's a GT1, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there she is. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, now I need to figure out what to do next, because when we go into the races, we've completed all of the rally challenges. We've not done all the endurance events, so that's one thing that I need to work on. We've got 4 of them to do. Laguna Seca 200 miles is the longest one in the game. The Rome Circuit 2 hours follows that. Then the all night, and then Trial Mountain 30 laps is the one after that. That's just like normal road cars, so that's going to be quite the short one. One thing that we do need to look at, though, is the event synthesizer, because apparently you need to complete a race in each difficulty to do something. The event generator. So these are little championships, basically. What I want to do is obviously go through them bit by bit. We'll start with easy, and then we'll make our way up. We've done an expert one already, but I can't remember if we finished it. I think we just sort of previewed it to see what it did. So I'm going to go jump in a car, something that I enjoy driving in this game, and then we're going to go and do the easy championship. Before that, though, I'm checking my... Oh! My game completion percentage has not improved since doing the goals. I don't know why it would, but we're 96.8% complete. So that means now that I just need to keep my eye on that for when I do these event synthesizer events, generator event thingies. Anyway, I'm going to go choose a car, so leave me alone. Okay, I've picked my car. It's not one that's easy to drive, but it's one that in a few episodes previous I did say I wanted to drive a little bit more. It's generating the event now, and we're going to have ourselves a little championship. And the first one is going to be at Rome, typically, a circuit that I hate. Now, what I want to say at this point is these races probably will get cut up quite a lot, because I don't want this episode to be too long like some of the last ones have. I'm already at 25 minutes worth of recording, so some of these races may seem a bit brief, but I'll just give you the lowdown on how they go. But obviously, you want to know what car we're in. We're in the Toyota TRD 2000 GT. I think this is nearly 500 horsepower in the spec that we've got ours in. There's a Tommy Cairo R33 Skyline and a bunch of cars that are probably going to outdo us here. So I'm going to have to outdrive the AI. This is on easy, so it's 2 laps. I think that's the only difference, really, because the AI doesn't seem to have like an easy, medium or hard difficulty. You just tend to get longer races. I think that's the only thing that's different. Wow, this thing is actually fast. That Tommy Cairo R33 is rapid, though. Or is it? This is a very even thing. There's that oversteer. This thing floats sideways everywhere. It is so good. Smack it into the wall, that's what they're doing. Such a good looking car, this. Oh god. Sorry. Oh look, it's the corners that I hate. That Supra at the front's quite quick. I'm not sure if that's a TRD Supra. Is that the R33? No, it's... Oh yeah, it is. Why was it grey for a minute then? As if it's oversteering around there at 115 mile an hour. Look at that skyline go. I mean, you can't see it yet, but I don't think I'm going to win this. That Supra's just got the legs on me, hasn't it? Come back here. That skyline's so fast. Oh, Christ. Come on, MR2. Show us why you've won so many races early on in our playthrough. Heck, get back here. I think it's a championship, though, this, so we don't have to worry too much about not winning every race. But it does worry me for later on in the championship that I've... Oh, no. Put myself in a car that's not going to always beat these. I should have just picked something completely OP. I didn't want to pick a race car, though. Well, second place in the first race, I think. Yeah, Skyline's going to just blitz past us, is it? Okay, so it looks like we've got some stiff competition here. It didn't give points, then. Is it easy because it's only one race? Because that didn't give championship points, did it? Yeah, that's it. Right, so maybe it's one race at 2 laps, 3 races at 3 laps, and then 5 races at 5 laps. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we've got normal as well, haven't we? Right, okay, yeah, we're just going to have to go in cars that are OP we're going to just tick these off now. I'm not going to make the most exciting races out of them, but we want to go in stuff that's stupid fast. I'm going to go in my Mine's R34, because basically, when you go in a really fast road car, it puts you up against the fastest road cars it can. This is going to be on a sort of similar level to it, so we're going to just go in this, because I don't think we've driven this at all at the moment in this playthrough. Skip through the million menus to get to this. So it's only one race, it's 2 laps. It's just an easy money earner, basically. Does make you wonder why it takes so long to do this, though. Oh, yeah. If anything, this car's going to go really well around here. Yes. Whoa. I mean, I know these things are mad, but that is crazy acceleration. Whoa. Yeah, this thing is fast. Also very slippery because it's on road tyres. Well, luckily, the AI will now slow down for us because of catch-up. We'll all go off together, it's fine. Oh, frame rate. Oh, that little Tommy Gyra thing's fast, isn't it? Oh, there's a Nismo 270R in here. Yep, everyone having a moment. Oh, God. Alright, go. Speed and power. What's that? Is that like a tuned 3000 GT or a GTO or something? Or is it an RX-7? I couldn't tell. Oh, I think it's an RX-7. Thank you. I made it around this corner this time. Did you see? Oh! I spoke too soon. Jesus Christ. This car's mental. Doesn't turn on the brakes, but it just accelerates everywhere with all 4 wheels. Yes. One thing I loved about the Mine's R34s was that one massive Jap cannon exhaust. It was so cool. And they had a proper big cutaway for it as well on the rear bumper. We're not left them yet, but we need to be careful here because of that. Well, there's one of them done. So the percentage was 96.8% complete. We need to go and now check what that does in terms of our completion rate, because if that doesn't do anything, at least we've had a nice drive around in some Japanese cars. Bit of money, 7 grand. It's not so bad really, is it? Let's go and have a look. And... oh! It has made a difference. Good. Good, I'm glad. I want to absolutely batter the next one though, so what I'm going to do is just go into a car that is going to destroy it. I know what we're going to do. We're going to do these. So for normal, we're going to do the 3000 GT. For hard, we're going to go in the Del Sol, and then we're going to go in the FTO for the Expert one. I'm pretty sure we've done the Expert one, but I'm just going to do it again just to make sure. But first up is going to be our 3000 GT LM edition. That is unbelievably pretty. I love it in that silvery blue colour as well. I like the gold one, but I really do like it in this silvery blue. It sort of complements the gold wheels quite a lot. Let's go race it. So this time we're going for the normal difficulty event, and we're at Seattle Short for the first race. I'm not actually sure how many races it gives you, but we'll find out. Now we know that we're going to destroy these guys in this. I know it's not going to be the most entertaining and exciting close race. Oh my god, look at the bunda on it. Oh well, hello, you're fast. Oh, it's a Tommy Kyra S34 or whatever it's called. I've seen one of those in person. What were you doing? I saw one of those in person at Carfest. Not Carfest, what's it called? Race Retro earlier this year, black one. And it is just unbelievable. It's so cool. But there was one going for sale at an auction. I've just noticed as well, these races are still 2 laps. So I'm thinking maybe it's because it's 2 laps and we've got a couple of races to do. This thing looks like it's floating off the ground. It's really weird. It's like a big spaceship. I'm going to tell you what, we're not absolutely decimating them at all. The AI are really sticking with us here. Oh god. My left L1 effectively on this controller is broken. It's very intermittent. I press it a lot for Rocket League to check the scoreboard of how much my brother is absolutely battering me. This thing is so good though. So flat. I mean, it would be because it's 98 feet wide. But yeah, it's so cool. That was a nice lap, that one. We sorted that lap out good and proper. 53.5 seconds, and that's the first race of the event won. Let's see if it gives us championship points, actually, because it should do. No. I mean, I don't know who was responsible for that massive headbutt at the end. Let's just have a look at that again. Yeah, that's just murder. Okay, there's your result. There's our money. Only $1,000 more. Or credits more, I should say. And that seems to be it. What was the difference between that and easy? Well, it doesn't look like the GTO's getting much of a run out. Let's go and change into the next Brum. And said next Brum is this thing, the CRX Del Sol LM Edition. Really cool car. Really, really cool car. I'm excited to see what this thing handles like. It should be good fun. Okay, it's put us at Red Rock Valley, which could be interesting because this is a mid-engined car, and Red Rock Valley really does not favour mid-engine cars because of the sort of high-speed, long sweeping corners. There's going to be a lot of oversteer. But this is the hard event, and there could be more than one race here, so let's just jump in and find out. Woo! Not only do you look good, you sound good. And you go good. Oh, you go good. Hey, up. What are you doing? Right, prepare for oversteer, everybody. Okay. Okay. Never mind. It's like a Scale Extric car. Oh my god. It's like a housefly. This corners so well. I'm going to try and stay flat around here. No car can stay flat around there really, other than maybe the Escudo. But this thing accelerates like mad. But the change of direction is stupid. I've never seen a mid-engine car handle like this in this game. Don't speak too soon, Chaz. Yeah. Alright. There's still tendencies there. There's still little tendencies. But oh my Christ. We're still on 2-lap races. I was expecting it to go up to 3. That's just mad though. It's so fast. Well, we've left the AI. Look at that. These LM edition cars are so flat everywhere. It's awesome. I love this little thing. I mean, I love that FTO. FTO? GTO. We're going to be in the FTO in a minute. But this is such a cool little treat, this car. Look at that! That's just mad! Oh, I'm glad we took this out for a spin, because this has been fantastic. What a dominant win that is, wow. Thanking you. No championship points again, though. How weird. 10 grand this time. No other rounds. That's really weird. That is also going to be all we've got time for in this episode, I'm afraid. We're very, very close to completing the game now, I think. If I have a look on here, 98.17. Wow. I'm not sure if we've done the expert one yet, so we're going to do that in the next episode. And then I'm going to figure out where we're going to go from there, because that's going to be a little championship. That's going to be quite a short episode, I reckon, the next one. But still, look at that. Anyway, I'm going to digest that, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode.